So it looks like we are finally getting some brand new Tomb Raider games, and being that I like to talk about this sort of stuff, I figured I owed many of you, especially since I've gotten a lot of requests to actually talk about these titles, even having some of you awesome people posting on comments that I've made on other people's videos, to then talk about Tomb Raider. Well, here it is. I am sure that we're going to see a wide range of emotions and opinions on this announcement, especially with these two new games. We kind of knew that a new game was being worked on, but it was like we hadn't really seen anything on it yet. So it was like one of those things that it sort of felt half real, but then seeing it made it all very much seem very real, even more so than before. I didn't really expect that it would end up being a double announcement, with getting hit with another remake and then a proper reveal for a brand new game. This sort of was like a 1-2 punch from the marketing standpoint, and it was definitely a smart move. But is this what you wanted for Tomb Raider? So let's start out with Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. My initial impression was both this looks cool, and man, the entertainment industry is creatively bankrupt, mainly because this will now be the second time they remake the very first game again. I kind of get why they are doing this in some way. Tomb Raider, as it relates to being a brand new game, has been away for a long time, since we really haven't seen a brand new one in say almost 10 years at this point. So you're coming back in with a new game, and then really trying to hit the ground running with a remake to sort of boost everything up. In some ways it's very safe, fans love the first game. Anniversary has its fans too, I among them. When looking at what they showed, it was really early footage, not like a walkthrough to really see how the game is actually played, but it seemed to retain a lot of those traditional elements that yes started with that first game, while also being something that seems to be retained for this remake. There's a large focus on platforming, puzzles, exploration, a little bit of combat, and even some classic Lara moves too. As far as teasers go, it's a really good one. I am interested, even a bit excited to play it. Lara seems to be in character, and what direction they take her in with this remake is still all up in the air. But as far as a reveal goes, I actually liked it. Her model looks pretty good, and I like her new voice actress as well. No cringy millennial humor or dialogue either, just good action-adventure stuff. Something else to point out is that it seems like the developer behind this game is the one that made the prior Evil West, and I think some other first-person shooters. I liked Evil West, and I hope they can deliver something truly great here. This new remake has me wondering a lot with it. What will be different? Will it be a play-by-play? Will there be any new areas? Old areas made in a modern engine and then expanded upon? How will it play? Will it be more like controlling Lara in the Survivor trilogy, the Legend trilogy, or even the original? With the game offering different options for players to play it with a modern control set, or even a traditional one too. What will this game offer long-term fans? With this being the second remake of the original game, how does one still find ways to both respect the past and then also surprise your legacy fans? New people going in blind will generally be fine, and then probably drawn to more of the games after playing them. But those legacy fans, what is the developer doing for them with this game? I want to see more, and I like what I've seen so far. I am cautiously optimistic. So the other Tomb Raider announcement was for Catalyst. This one, while taking on that adventurous tone of the series and something seen well in the remake for the first game's trailer, this new one definitely has more of a focus on the set pieces and the action side of Tomb Raider. In some ways, this leads me to believe that this game will be more of like the Survivor trilogy, more action and spectacle and less exploration, puzzles, and all of that. I might just be wrong. Don't get me wrong, I do like Action Lara. Tomb Raider Legend is a very action-heavy title, and it's one of my favorite games. But also getting the time where she is alone, in a space, the player trying to figure it out, learning by doing, and all of this is very important to Tomb Raider and Lara Croft as well. There, at the end of the trailer, does give a glimpse into maybe getting that feeling of wonder and exploration at the end. I only know what was shown in the trailers, so I am curious if Catalyst got confirmed to be an open-world game, or even a game that will have big hub areas. If the game ends up having that type of stuff, nothing's really been confirmed so far, outside of the fact that Lara really is coming back with a 1-2 punch. I like how there is the potential for her grapple to be used in combat, something I enjoyed in the Legend games too. Will Catalyst be a cover shooter? Will it have survivor elements? Will it even be rated M? What type of traditional elements will come back? How will it feel to control her? Will it be the same or different than the Atlantis game? I am sitting here as a fan of the series, taking in these trailers, and as an overall thing. I am excited. I want to see more in what direction they will take Lara and Tomb Raider in. Something I really hope is that elements from the originals are then incorporated into these games. I pretty much enjoy all eras of Lara, and the Legend games might be my personal favorite. But for those fans that have been hungry for those traditional actions, designs, and even feel back with Tomb Raider, I hope in some capacity that Catalyst can be that game that delivers that for them. I want that to be the case. I know that the game will not make everyone happy, and there's always a good chance that modern writing might creep its way into the story and ruin both the narrative and Lara herself. I hope that nonsense does not happen with Lara. I want a treasure or treasures to go after. I want to play as a seasoned adventurer. I want the sass. I want to get lost in the game and see how the game provides those environmental clues to then piece stuff together and then solve it. I want the music to be great. And of course, I want these games to be good, great even. Outside of these trailers, I'm not sure if there's any more news on these titles. I haven't looked into it yet. So if there is more information out there, share it with me. It might make it into another video. I am curious where my audience will land on this. Are you guys excited for Lara's return? Do you think one of the games or both of them look good? What excites you about them? Or maybe you don't like what you see. I am eager to see what you all think. Something else I want to throw out there too is we haven't really seen anything yet on a certain trilogy being remastered. I do hope that the Legend games still are being worked on, or will be worked on, that we'll get back to that then we'll be able to see them back in the spotlight. Who knows, maybe they'll get a chance to get announced this February or at some point this year. Better yet, come out this year. But right now we have two pretty cool looking Tomb Raider announcements. I am eager to see what is coming next for them, and maybe I will talk about them again once they start showing some substantial gameplay as well. Until then, let me know what you thought. Where do you stand? And thanks for watching. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please check out my Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you can help to keep this channel going strong, and this allows me to be able to do more for my awesome audience. Please check out the links in the description and pinned comment for ways to support the channel. And most of all, thank you very much for watching.